Have you ever felt completely exhausted, but not because you worked hard? Well, today, we're going to talk about that hidden reason your mind feels so tired and, more importantly, how you can get your focus back. Let's get right into it.
Okay, first things first, and I really want you to hear this. You are not lazy.
See, that feeling you have? It's not some kind of personal failure. It's just you're overstimulated. Your brain is dealing with way too much all the time.
And because of that constant flood of dings, alerts, and information, your mind is just tired. It's exhausted from being pulled in 1,000 different directions at once. So, if it's not about being lazy, what's actually going on here? Let's dig into the real reason behind this mental fatigue. Now, here's the twist. Your exhaustion probably isn't coming from your to-do list. It's coming from your brain's constant hunt for the next quick, easy hit of pleasure. And what's powering that hunt? Well, that brings us to the little engine inside our brain that's always running. Okay, here's a huge misconception. We often call dopamine the happiness chemical, but that's not quite right. Really, it's the chemical of desire. It's the thing that makes you want more. And what gets this desire engine revving? Oh, you know, all the usual suspects, the endless scrolling on social media, those short little videos, the constant buzz of notifications, even the sugar we eat. They're all feeding this cycle. And every time you get one of those hits, it feels good, doesn't it? But it's only for a moment. And after that little rush fades, what happens? Do you start to feel a little empty again? A little restless? Looking for the next thing? Sound familiar? That whole loop, the seeking, the quick reward, and then that feeling of emptiness, that right there is the dopamine trap. And it's so easy to get stuck in it.
Now, being caught in this trap does more than just make you feel tired. There's a real hidden cost to your mind.
You see, when that desire engine is always on, your ability to actually focus just kind of disappears. Your real motivation starts to drop. Simple things like reading a book start to feel super boring. Your mind just feels restless, always looking for something new.
And that brings us to the big idea here. The answer isn't to just try harder or find more motivation. The real answer is to get back in control.
So how do we actually do that? This next part is all about the practical steps you can take to put yourself back in the driver's seat of your own mind. It really comes down to 3 simple steps. First, just awareness. Start noticing what's stealing your attention all day. Second, reduce it. A little less scrolling, a few fewer checks of your phone. You're just creating some space. And third, you replace the cheap stuff with the good stuff. Let's look at the difference. On one side, you've got cheap dopamine, scrolling, notifications, sugar, all the easy stuff. But on the other side, you have earned dopamine. This comes from things that take effort, like deep work, learning something new, exercising, or even just sitting in silence. It's harder, for sure, but it's so much more satisfying. And that's the key, really. A little bit of discomfort is what trains your mind. It's like a workout for your focus muscle. Constant, easy comfort, it just makes that muscle weaker over time. Here's a really simple way to start. Just try ending your day without screens. Maybe for the last hour before you go to sleep. Just let your brain slow down and breathe.
And when you do that, you might feel something we're all taught to run away from: boredom. But here's the secret. Boredom is not bad. Think of it like a reset button for your brain. It's exactly what you need to get your balance back.
So, all of this brings us to a final choice, a really important one. It's about who or what is going to be in charge. When you learn to master this little chemical inside you, you master your focus. You get to decide where your attention goes. That's a real superpower these days. And if you can master your focus, well, you can pretty much master anything. You can direct your own life. It all starts with understanding that little desire engine. So I'll leave you with this to think about. Every day, you have a choice to make. Control pleasure, or pleasure will control you.